G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. What do we got going on in this video? Some of it's to do with modding that, but let's go and check out the flooding here in Bendigo. Righto guys, there's some of you guys interested. So this is the Bendigo Creek, runs right through, right from up where we are, Kangaroo Flat, right through Bendigo and out. And that is what me and Nay have ridden the postie bikes through. So she's up high, but I've actually seen it higher. We've got a bit more rain coming. But in my lifetime, this has never broke the banks in this area. All right, thought we'd go for a walk on the bridge. Jeez. That's crazy looking. How fast that goes below your feet.
Don't drop the camera in there.
No. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, imagine being in a dinghy, blow up dinghy. You'd be through Bendigo in no time. Righto guys, this is Golden Square. This is a spot that always floods. And this house on the corner, which is one of Brody's mates, Billy's, he's not there anymore, used to always flood. I reckon they've done a pretty good job, you know, in Bendigo, cleaning up all these things where they flood, but every year they say they're going to fix this, and every year they never fix it. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to, you know, put a decent bridge in this spot, but yeah. Well, there you go. We're driving all over bloody Bendigo looking for flooding, and right in our backyard we took off the back way, and this road here is closed, and that takes our house is just up over there. So I'm gonna have to go for a walk where I do me walks and see how all the water is. Man, bloody crazy. Might be a bit hard to have a barbie. It's up around there's the APCO service station for those guys that know the area. This normally always fills up, but yeah, I haven't seen it go over this road for a while. I'm sure it does, but yeah, nuts. And that's the main highway, or the road going through Bendigo. Righto, whoa, we're in water. So this is my normal walking track. Wow, that's crazy. This is like sometimes not even non-existent. Hopefully the bridge is all right. Look at that. So that there's is the dam. That's very cool looking. My plan is, my challenge, because I always like to give myself a bloody challenge, can I walk through the 3 tunnels to get to the Grafitti Wars? If it's really flowing hard, I can go right around. Man, check that out. Like, that's crazy. Like, that dips way down. It's only small, but just to see it like that is crazy. Whenever I see all this, I always think it's good because it cleans all the shit out, you know? It's a good cleansing. Oh shit, okay. Normally, okay, I can't walk through there. Yeah, normally I'd follow, there's a track that goes up through there, so I wonder if I can get across. Oh, the bridge is under. Oh, Nay was saying the trains weren't running. They changed to coaches, but there you go. There is a bloody train. Well, lucky I didn't cross, guys, because I would have had to have crossed here. There's like just a concrete little patch there. There's no way I would have walked through there. I would have had to come all the way back again. So this is the big main track where you can normally drive through. You're not, obviously, maintenance vehicles drive through. And the postie. I see the postie guy always comes through. So that's a concrete culvert there. Shit, okay. Geez, I might not even, I'll have to cross over, because that's where I've got to go to get around to the Grafitti Wars. Oh, she's a rapids. Holy shit. Question is, can I get through this? Could I walk through that? This one, whoop. But that's the fullest, then it goes down and then it goes down. So if I can get over to that one, what do you reckon? It's a challenge. Let's see. Holy shit. Oh. Fuck. Can't see what's underneath these bloody feet. Holy crap! Righto, if I can just get across to there. Man, this is hard. Just because I can't see where I'm stepping. Oh, I made it. Whew. Ah. Righto, we're in. Yeah, this one's a whole lot easier. Obvious to say my feet and legs are soaked and cold. Oh, brilliant. Oh well, that was easier than I thought. Righto, let's go and have a look at the Grafitti Wars. Boom, and there has been a change. Obviously it's still the RESU, or they jumble the bloody words around. Whoop. Yeah, cool. So yep, they're still going. Bloody crazy. Rightio guys, we've got a visitor. We've got Daniel has turned up.
How's it going?
Daniel's from New Zealand.
Well, Scotland originally, but I live in New Zealand now.
Oh, so how long have you been in?
5 years in New Zealand.
Oh, bloody, well there you go, cool. So what he's done is he's bloody hired the DR 650. So who was that done through?
BikeRoundOZ.
Yeah, cool. And so you hire it for 2 weeks?
Yep, roughly about $105 per day, and there's a one-way fee because I'm dropping it off in Brisbane, so I think it's about 2,200 Australian dollars for the 2 weeks. So.
Yeah.
But it's no hassles really. It went pretty smooth. So.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, like we were saying before, if you had brought your other bikes over, the cost in it, and then the hassles with the
Definitely.
The customs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, what year is this? Do you?
It's fairly. I have no idea. It's pretty new. It's only done 21,000, so it is a late.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm wondering if it could be the Tanami edition one. I don't know.
Yeah, it could very well be. Yeah. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. They're all the bloody same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a nice slick on the front there.
Well, it was meant to be a D606 on there. I did pay extra for that. So.
Oh, and they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh. So he's been out doing a couple of the GA stashes. So he's got Pride Rock, he's got the Shack one, and going to go out and do the Crusty Demon Pit. And I'm going to go for a ride. I went, bugger it, I'm going to bloody go with him out there. I'm not going to film anything, I'm just going to enjoy it, all right?
But it came with all the panniers and that attached. So
oh, so that's, yeah right.
That's my bag on the back.
Yep.
That over all my stuff on it. That's my tank bag.
Yep.
I wired up my sat nav.
Oh, right, yep.
So I know where I'm going.
Yeah. And you basically just heading all the way up, and you do it. No plan, like you said, you didn't.
Yeah, no plan. So what? I've been here. This is my 3rd day here. So all I'll do is just ride till I want to stop, and then Google Maps campsite, and that's where I go. Yeah,
cool. All right, let's go ride.
Cool.
Ha! Tricked you guys. I brought the camera. Hey! There he goes. Boom. So just taking him around a quick little track around here. Then we'll see if he can find the what do you call it? Geostash, which is oh well, I can't really. Oh shit! There you go. All right, bloody hell, straight. Yep, legs up. Beautiful. Jeez, wet as. Righto, up the hill. Yep, yep. Beautiful. Gotta love a DR 650. Righto, guys. Wow, guys, check this out. This is English's Bridge, which you cannot see. Holy shit. I've never seen that. Well, there'll be no river crossing. Hey, Ray, you gonna give that a shot now, mate?
I assume there should be a bridge there.
There should be a bridge, yeah. So that's where we do the river crossing.
Yep.
Through there. And that's the bridge. And the bridge is a long way up. Oh, it's not a long way, but it's quite high up. Yeah. That's why the road was closed. Yeah.
After you.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Because that goes way down. Yeah, crazy.
Oh, where'd he go?
That was a big fart then.
20 baby.
Jesus.
Are you having fun?
Yeah. It's really stable, eh?
Yeah.
The camera. You should have a go, Nate.
Not today, because I will.
It doesn't, it's not.
Yeah, but I will fall in and get wet, and it's too cold.
Yeah.
It's not very ticky.
You don't know me
really
or
good.
water. Now, what were you saying? I should have a go. It's really stable,
Okay,
not
going
really tippy.
back was not as easy as I thought. There we go. Righto, back to the man cave. Rightio, guys. So I've got a whole heap of stuff here, which is going to be the continuation of modding this to suit my needs. So the first thing I've got, and I've waited till I got it all together so then I could do this. So I got the heavy duty rubber tray mat stuff. I've got a scissor lift. I've got some croc tape, which is anti-slip stuff. And I got these, which are those seat belt ratchet things, which I just think are absolutely fantastic. But it's not just going to bolt straight on to that. I think I'm going to have to do some mucking around, or that, to get those put on properly. And then there's another thing with these. They have an attachment which is great for using in the trailer, so I might be getting another set of them. I'm just going to quickly bring you over and I'll just show you the stuff. Rightio, so the first thing I got was Croc Grip. It's anti-slip tape. I've got 25 metres by 48 millimetres. This comes in a whole range of sizes and bloody amounts. $51, it's expensive. They do have cheaper ones, but with the cheaper ones, the stickiness is what always lets it down. Also from Bunnings again, so that's the rubber mat that goes in the back, $69. It's 1.2 metres by 1.8, which I hope, and it's 5 millimetres thick, I hope that's going to be perfectly sized for what I need it to do. That little scissor lift thing there, so that'll hold 500 kilograms. That's bloody brilliant, and it operates really good.
So this is from touristlegend.com.au. Cost $94.95. I think it was $21 to get it shipped here, so about 113 bucks. And then those cargo buckle, so 1-inch mini bloody ones. I think it's about 200 kilograms because they've got it in the pounds. About just over 200 kilograms is what they'll hold. The braking strength is like 1400, so this will be more than what I need. They were $109.95, and I'm not sure how much shipping. It might have been 10 bucks or something like that. Oh, and that's autonovus.com.au is where that come from. Righto, so I'm just going to show you this bloody scissor lift thing in action. I think when you're putting it under, like trying to lift a bike, you'd use an impact driver, but I'm just going to use a drill because it makes less noise for the video. So we whack it on there. And away you go. Boom, how simple is that? Now this weighs, it's pretty heavy, I mean, but it's 10 kilo. But this is going to be so much better than me using this thing over here. Rather than trying to lift this big heavy bloody thing onto there, I can just grab this and boom, shove it underneath there. Wow, that is so slippery. So that's why I need to put that grippy tape on here. Not only just for getting the bike up and down, obviously that's not bloody good at all. Over time, this is gonna, you know, not be so. Shut up, let's go. Just as a side note, I should show you, obviously you can just use a shifter or bloody whatever, just to whack this up like that, you know, or however. So yeah, lots of options. I reckon that this whole system here, I reckon that's brilliant. Rightio, so the grip tape, really grippy stuff. I've used this on the back steps. We've got 3 steps, and to help the dog wasn't getting enough, she was bloody slipping. So we put this stuff down. I've had it down for, in the weather, I don't know, more than 12 months, and it's still fine. So hopefully I've got enough to do everything that I need to on there. And the main thing to apply this is obviously normal shit. Clean, do all the prior preparation stuff. Make sure it's not over 40 degrees or under 10 degrees as per the instructions that I just threw in the bin. Peel it off, stick it on, job done. Right, so last thing is the bloody, what do you call it? This thing, the camp, buckle, cargo buckle. So it's in the lock position. You can just pull that up like that, and then all of a sudden it's a bloody seat belt. So if I can hook that on there, so we're pretending that this is mounted somewhere, and then you just, you know, it's mounted, and then you pull it, stick it onto your motorbike, and then what you do is you just pull this down like that, and now it's locked in place. But as you wriggle the bike from side to side, how's that? Is that not bloody brilliant? And then when you want to undo it, hey presto, we'll see it on the bike, but why didn't I know about these things? That is crazy good. I mean, how many times have we, with the, you know, the normal ratchet straps, and I'm pretty good with, you know, folding them up and keeping them all nice and neat, but when they work, they're a bit of a chore to muck around with, but when they don't work, they're an absolute nightmare of trying to untangle them and get them, you know, you know what I'm talking about. So it was really hard to search on the web to actually find this. You had to actually, apparently they're big in the boating world. So yeah, cargo buckle, ratcheting tie downs. I think that's all you got to do. Just do cargo buckle and you'll get to these stuff. Shut up and take my bloody money. Rightio guys, so the last thing we've got is this rubber mat. Don't cut the mat, Mark. I think that was soft enough. I'll come back to you. Right. Hang on a minute. Oh. So all it has to do is cover the wheel section and that section here, and that well and truly does that. So that's actually just a plain, there's no texture to it at all. Cool, I reckon that'll work perfect. Right guys, for those of you that have been playing at home, and I've had heaps of bloody good ideas and suggestions and what's worked for some, everybody's a little bit different. You know, I just lifted this up and I thought there was rubber ones underneath this, but it's not, there's no rubber. So, because some people said putting a rubber thing underneath there. Now, these mats, they're rubber back. So these are, once they've got pressure on them, they do bloody grip. So I think the major problem is that we're on two different mats, so there can be movement, but it's more so the back wheels. These back wheels being on this bloody concrete, and I'm just using this little bit of rubber, and that, you know, that works, jamming it underneath there like that. It always slips out once it gets a bit of bashing on it. But once this rubber's on here, I think that's going to fix the whole job. Some people talked about, you know, drilling a hole through there and having a clonky clonk thing, you know, a bolt through there. Yeah, lots of ways to skin a cat. Right guys, so I was saying about this, not knowing how to mount this. See, I could just mount it like that and the bolt's going to be at the back, but I kind of feel like that's not a really good way of doing it. You want it so that it's kind of like pulling that way. So if I was to put it on the end here, it's pretty much the same deal. It's pulling that way, not that way. So my idea is, we had a couple of these, and I don't know if this is, I mean, these are pretty bloody strong, but if I whack that on there and then bolt this to here, most probably go that way, that's going to be more in a pulling in an upward position. Now if these, I'm going to try these first because this is just, yeah, it's going to be quick and easy. If that's no good, if I find that these bend, I've got this bit of bloody shit left over. I think that was actually off the rack off the top of the Jeep, was a bloody thing for it. So what I'll do is I'll cut this in half, like cut that off there, cut that in half. So I've got two, one for here and one for over there. This is a whole lot more solid, and then basically I'll be able to do the same thing. So that gets bolted on there like that. That's the idea. Right, so I'm going to do most of this stuff off camera. I might get a bit of, I don't know, quick bloody snippets of it, just so I don't waste your bloody time. And I will show you me actually manhandling that lift to move it out the way, because I think that's something that we need to see, and how it moves around and all that kind of bullshit. Well, that's super easy, guys. Roll that around like that. Righto, that should be roughly where I need it. Oh, don't you hate it when that bloody happens? Well, that just kinked it all. It's like having a mat in the house and you're moving bloody stuff on it, it all moves. Oh. Oh shit, once that's down, it's down. I know what I'm like. If it's not bloody straight, it will drive me nuts. So I'm gonna wingle, wangle, muck it around. I'll come back to you when it's done. Rightio guys, so I've got it down, I've got it straight. My brain will be happy with that. Now, I'm just gonna try, I'm not gonna get him all the way up. I just want that initial push to see if it's gonna push or stay where it is. The little rubber chocks that I've got there are now not, I can wriggle and they don't come out. But there is, if look here, see there's just obviously on that point there, there's wriggle. So we're gonna have a little bit of wriggle, but we don't want it sliding. Let's see what happens. Brilliant. That's the deal, that's fixed it. That's it guys, brilliant. Love it when a plan comes together. Brilliant, that's another thing I've still got to fix, is this, how that slides really easily, which is great for taking it on and off, but not if you hit it on an angle, like if you come across here, see how it just slides off? So I might have to put a pin or something like that to lock it in. But we're not doing that today. Righto guys, so now I've got these extra mats. I don't know whether they're gonna fit. Should be 1 meter, it shouldn't matter which way I go. But no, I've got to go this way. The grain runs that way, so when I'm sweeping it goes out. Boom guys, there you go, that's it. That's what it'll be for now. I'll clean all the unders and sweep everything up so that they get more tacky so they don't move around as much, but I think that'll do. I'll be happy with that, and that'll also help with the echo in the shed, the sound from neighbours hearing me bloody making noise in here. That'll help suppress the stuff, plus the microphone. And boom, there we go guys, so that's all that bloody tape done. Shouldn't have any problems with slippage. So whether I come in with wet tyres on the bikes, or I've left some oil there that I don't realise that I need to clean up, and I shouldn't have the bike, you know, slipping out like that. Brilliant, I reckon it looks good too. Oh, and even for shits and giggles, put a little bit on there, a little bit on there. Brilliant. Right, yeah guys, I've still got a fair amount of this. It was 25 metres. So I'm going to run these strips along this here, because the other ones are going to be running that way. So I reckon that'll be the best thing. Cool. And I've worked out 210 millimetres. Get me bloody short lookers on. Run it that way. We want 210. Boom. Nice and easy to cut. 210. Rinse and repeat. So they'll go basically on there like that. Rightio, so this is where I got to trust me eye. I'm not going to be measuring it to be that bloody perfect. I'm not that crazy. We want these on the edge, roughly there. Boom. Just enough off the edge so it doesn't lift up, obviously. Righto, let's see if it works. Righto, so, and that's why I was saying I have it opposite ways. Boom. That is way better, and then obviously once there's pressure on it, it ain't gonna go anywhere. Cool, that's bloody job done. We're nearly there guys, so I just got to do those buckles. Rightio guys, there it is. it really does look good. I mean, because they're orange, everything's all matching match. So I've got these mounted on, I'll bring you over in a minute, but basically all you do is now pull that up to there, hook that on, which we're going to do it in a minute, put it down, and then that's it. And that's that whole wriggle, which we'll do now. So that's how I've just got that L bracket on there, got big bolts, bloody whatever. So it'll be just, I think that'll be enough. I mean, we're not locking it bloody, it's not like it's on a trailer, it's just to hold it steady. So I think that'll work. That way I don't have to have those big ones on there. Rightio, I'll let this baby down. Boom. So I'll do whiskey, just because he'll be simple and easy. Boom. So so that's it. All right, so now we just grab these, lift those up like that, do that, bring that down there. Got to avoid hitting that. Pull that down. Now, if all goes to plan, all we do is go so those are bending. They've got flex in them, they are bending. But hang on, Houston, we've got a problem. What's going on? That's up, that's down. There you go. Yeah, brilliant. That'll do. Straighten. Yep. Put him on. Boom. Bloody ripper. Love it. Righto guys, so as you can see there, you can see how it's got it has bent a little bit. It actually will only be able to bend so far. Yeah, so I don't know. I most probably will. I'll upgrade it to the thicker stuff. Righto, shut up Mark. Well, there you go guys, I reckon we've done a bloody ripper deal. Thanks for hanging out in the shed while I did it. Good shit, righto. Get out of here. Hey, how's that for a look? Bloody love it. Bloody hell, guys, this has been a long time coming. I suppose you want to know who the this week's winners of the 3 vouchers. Well, they are Paul Harvey, Brett and Jody Stewart, and Peter Bruce. Congratulations, guys! Rightio, guys, it's time for BB News and Shit. Let's check out the new crew members. There they are, 2 of them, Timothy Hudson and Simon Jones. Bloody ripper, guys, good on ya. Rightio, guys, this is for the crew members. We have the Vaughan Springs MRE, so that's Meet, Ride, Eat. Now, what we're doing this time is we're starting off from Essendon Motorcycles. They're putting on egg and bacon rolls. We'll then ride to the 2 Tired pit stop, which is my daughter's place. We'll have coffee there, and then we'll continue on to Vaughan Springs, where we'll do a sausage sizzle, and that's where it will end. So any of the ones that have been on the previous one, similar route, except we're not going all the way up to Bendigo. We're going to do some back stuff to Vaughan Springs. Brilliant. Oh, I should say, make sure you get on the website because all the details are there, the times and all the information about the ride. And also, if you make sure if you're coming, register on there so that helps with the, what do you call it, the catering for Noel and Damien and obviously myself. Rightio, so we've got a Geo Hunter. This is actually Daniel that you saw earlier on in the video, Dan Moto. So he went out grabbing all those Geo stashes. So what do we got? The first one got stuck. Oh, the shack got stuck trying to get out. Great to see the shack, and he was. The bike was a bit muddy. Pride Rock had to text for help. Bit of a hike in bike boots, but great views. Thanks for the lolly. The Pride Rock one, it's actually close to a road, but you've got to walk all the way up. If you actually go all the way around on the main road where it's further away from it, there's actually a track that you can find that leads to it. It gets a lot of people. And then it's a tricky one because where it is, you don't want to really put your hand, but you've got to put your hand in to move some stuff to be able to see that geostash in that one. Cheers for showing me around. Oh, Crusty Pit, cheers for showing me around, Mark. Great to see the pit. No worries, man. That was fun, buddy, riding around with you. Boulder Hill, my final one for this trip, had to go around a closed road sign and traverse a slippy waterfall, but I got it. Awesome, thanks for doing these. I will be back one day to grab the rest. Good on you, Dan, bloody ripper, man. Righto, so now some out and about photos from off the crew forum. Righto, first one we got here is Bernie. G'day all, here's a few pickies from me just cruising around my local area, more or less over the last 12 months since getting the bike. Just day rides or half day jaunts mostly. Might be one or two from a trip to Kinnear Gorge in here as well. That was a 3-dayer, I think. Oh, and I'll chuck a couple in from days on the cruiser as well. Not in any particular order. Bloody good stuff. Good on you, Bernie. Rightio, here's one from Nick. New bike, Ducati Desert X. And there it is. First when he bloody first picked her up, and oh dear, Desert X down. Now there's a whole story that goes with this. I won't actually read it all out, but basically done 800 kilometres on it, and thought he'd take it out, and whoops, it was just a matter. It was a standing drop, so it's all good. Bernie's actually, we've booked in a date. Where's not Bernie, bloody Nick. I've got Nick, where are you? Nick, Monday the 24th. Not too far away. He's bloody heading over, and we'll have a bit of a play and do a video and all that kind of stuff with it. Rightio, the next one is from Martin, Dam Buster Rally, Lincolnshire, UK. A few pics from the Dam Buster Rally held at one of the old RAF camps where bomber squadrons were based in World War II. The pub is where the crews went for a couple of pints before heading out on missions they knew they might not return from. Bloody cool. Good on you, Martin. Great pics, man. Well, there you go, guys. That is BB News and shit done. I didn't get all the out and about photos. The problem with being on the forum when there's comments and they all jingle jumble around and I don't know what I've done and what I haven't done without then having to go back through the files to see do you know what I mean? I might actually change the way I do it and not actually have it on the forum. Like we'll still have the out and about photos on the forum, but for them to go into Man Cave Tuesday, I'll have a separate spot on the website where you can submit a thing, and we also won't have that problem of if there's lots of photos that it has to wait to get approved by me. The other thing too is that I'd like to have it set so that I can have X amount of words and X amount of photos, because sometimes you can have someone sends through one photo and then a big block of words, and I can't just have one photo and read out all that stuff. I will bore the shit out of most people, if you know what I mean. So I've got to kind of keep them nice and snappy and the text matches the what do you call it, the pictures that I'm showing. that's just the whole creating this bullshit. This is what I've got to do. Righto, get out of here. Well, there you go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.